Good day, everyone, and today let's talk about what is African literature. So, what is really African literature?
African literature is the collection of stories, poems, songs, and writings from Africa. It reflects the history, struggles, and culture of its people. African literature is not only about entertainment, it also shows the values, identity, and experience of Africans throughout history.
Oral literature is the oldest form of African literature. Since many African societies did not have written language before, they perceived their history through spoken stories like folk tales, myths, legends, songs, and proverbs. This is important because it keeps their culture alive even without books. It also taught lessons about life, respect, and community.
Writing literature in Africa started when Europeans colonized African countries. Writers began recording African experiences in both European and African language. This work often questioned colonialism and expressed the hope for freedom. This form of literature gave Africans a stronger voice because their ideas and struggles could now reach more people worldwide.
African literature usually talks about identity, culture, and family, but also about bigger issues like colonialism, racism, war, and poverty. Many works show the fight for independence and freedom, while others reflect modern problems in African society. This makes African literature meaningful because it connects the past struggle to the present challenges.
Writers Chinua Achebe, Nigerian author of Things Fall Apart, which shows the impact of colonialism. Wole Soyinka, Nigerian playwright and poet, first African to win the Nobel Prize in Literature, 1986. Ngugi wa Thiong'o, Kenya writer who promotes the use of African languages in the literature. These writers made African literature known over the world.
African literature is important because it preserves tradition, teaches values, and gave voice to African people. It showed their struggle, dreams, and resilience. It also helped the world understand African history and culture. Without African literature, many of their stories and lessons would be forgotten.
Literature is more than just stories and poems. It is a mirror of African life, combining old tradition with modern struggle. It remains an important tool for identity, freedom, and cultural pride. Therefore, African literature is a treasure that keeps African past, present, and futures alive.
The Clever Young Man and the Monster Tanzania. You are born into silence. The world is empty except for your mother and you. She tells you nothing at first, but you can feel her sadness when she looks at the vast, deserted land. One day, when you are older, you ask her, "Where are the people? Why are we alone?" She sighs deeply and tells you the story. A monstrous creature named Sheng Wengwei came and devoured every person came, every animal, every living being except for her. She escaped by hiding a pail of chaff while she carried you in her womb. When you hear this, anger stirs in your chest. You cannot live in a world stolen by a monster. You decide that you will find Sheng Wengwei and kill it. The next morning, you take a stick and wander into the bush. Soon, you strike down a grasshopper. Excited, you run back home. "Mother, I've killed the monster." "No," you shout, but she only shakes her head kindly. "No, my child, that is just a grasshopper. The monster is much bigger." You try again. This time, you bring down a bird. You rush home, convinced of your victory. But again, she smiles patiently. "No, my son, that is only a bird." You do not give up. Next, you slay a gazelle, then an antelope. Each time, you believe you have defeated Sheng Wengwei. Each time, Your mother tells you gently, the monster is still out there. Then, at last, you see it, the true horror, towering and tremble Sheng Wei. Your heart pounds, but you do not run. You grip your weapon and fight with all the strength in your body. With one final strike, the beast collapses at your feet. The people gather around you. They see your bravery, your cleverness, your compassion. They lift you high and declare, "You shall be chef of the whole world." And they honored your mother, calling her to the Queen Mother. Because of you, life returns to the earth. Because of you, the people are free.